Every time we cast a vote, watch a president sworn in, or hear politicians clash in parliament, we're not just seeing today's politics. We're watching the shadows of an empire that died 1500 years ago. Rome may have fallen, but its politics and ideas never did. This is the Next Majority podcast, and today we're going to talk about the effect Rome had in shaping today's politics and the way that the governments run. Tune in, because we discuss the hidden truths behind this world and what has shaped it to be the way it is today. Now to start, at first, Rome was not an empire, but a republic. Power was not supposed to be in the hands of one man. Instead, citizens voted in assemblies, consuls were elected with limited terms, and senators debated and checked decisions. For the first time in history, politics became a system of checks and balances, ensuring that each branch of government was balanced, minimizing corruption. Fast forward 2,000 years, and you see the same design in today's democracies. America's founders openly admired Rome. They borrowed the word Senate, built two houses of government, and gave leaders limit terms. When Rome started, we still follow. Now, America is not the only country who borrowed from Roman ideologies. In fact, to name a few, the governments of countries like Switzerland, France, Italy, and Canada have also borrowed greatly from the system of the Roman Republic. Rome also gave us law, not just decrees from rulers, but rules carved into stone. The 12 tables made law public, binding, and above even the most powerful. Rome taught the world something quite radical, that no one stands above the law. And then came citizenship. Because of the numerous Roman conquests, thousands of people were turned into Roman citizens, turning former enemies into partners in the empire. Citizenship meant rights, duties, and identity. Today, our passports carry the same promise. Whether in the United States, Europe, Asia, or anywhere with democratic ideals, the Roman notion of citizenship remains the glue that binds our nations together. But Rome also left us warnings. The republic that inspired democracy was quite fragile. In fact, ambition and corruption tore it apart. Julius Caesar defied the Senate, marched his army into Rome, and declared himself the dictator for life. Out of the chaos rose Augustus, the first Roman Empire, who concentrated power in his own hands. What followed was stability. Yes, but also tyranny. The people's voice were muffled. The Senate became a shadow of its old self, and these tensions still shape modern politics today. From debates over executive orders to questions of presidential power, the ghost of Caesar lingers. But politics is not the only thing government have borrowed from Rome today. They have borrowed many ancient Roman ideas in infrastructure and development. One famous invention of the time were the Roman roads that stitched the empire from Britain to Egypt. In addition, Roman aqueducts carried thousands of gallons of water into crowded cities. Rome also implemented a tax system which is borrowed by hundreds of nations across the globe today. This is where Rome feels closest to us. Modern governments rely on the same kind of structure, agencies, bureaucracies, and institutions that keep nations alive. And when leaders come and go, when you drive on a highway, turn on the tap, or rely on public services, you're living with the Roman model of governance. Rome's influence is carved into our institutions. The very architecture of Washington, D.C., its marble columns and domes, was modeled on Roman temples. The word Senate is Roman. The idea of citizenship, the structure of law, the balance of power, all Roman. The empire may have collapsed under its own weight, but its design for politics was too powerful to die. It lives on in every parliament, every constitution, every courtroom. Rome is gone, but Rome is also everywhere. Rome has shaped politics in ways both inspiring and haunting. It's taught us to value law, to cherish citizenship, and to build systems that last, and to fear the dangers of unchecked power. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more stories like this. The next time you watch a debate, cast a vote, or step into the courthouse, remember, you're standing in the shadow of Rome. This is the Next Majority, zooming out.